indeed. Episode 335, Outlaws Rock. I'm Talissimo Dia.
Oh, we're just it's a callback from the last episode.
I know.
I'm a little mad.
Oh, look at we began where we left off, such as the end and the beginning. Some shit. I don't know.
Cool, man.
Some stuff.
Yeah.
Outlaws Rock. The Tully Dio show is happening right now. We're gonna do your set list. It's a great set list. We got an interview on the show this week with Against the Sun, and there'll also be the second track that we play. So let's get right to that. Fight the Sun, Carnival, and Against the Sun. I did not mean to do that. Just turned out that way. It's cosmic.
Some crazy shit.
It's cosmic, dude.
Yeah.
Shit's cosmic. I'm not in control of this show anymore. Neither are you.
No. James Webb is somewhere. He's dead, isn't
He
he?
has a nice scope though.
He does.
Seeing them pics?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, they're the same ones, but just way better, right?
Oh, they're crystal clear.
I'm gonna be real here. It's plagiarism.
A bit.
Mm-hmm.
A bit.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't. It's just pretty.
Yeah. Can you show something different? There's like a million. No, there's a trillion.
I just want to
things.
see it's vast.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you can't zoom ski in and there's just like one little ship scooting by?
Yeah.
Like one little UFO just doing a little ring.
It's like they just remastered the photos. It's like they just
maybe
the
they
same
did.
Picture. It's a little disappointing.
That's just trying to give humanity hope right now in these dark times.
Yeah.
They just repolished those pictures.
Great. Thanks,
That's devious, man.
That's very.
Come on, Webb. We spent billions on that fucking
Literally,
thing.
Was it 10 billion?
I don't care. It's worth it. Those pictures are gorgeous.
They were gorgeous.
Dude, they're gorgeous.
This is a polarizing fucking thing. I'm saying.
I want those fucking pictures to be on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
They were back in 1986.
They were. It's true, though. They looked gorgeous.
Back then.
Seriously, as them and Heidi Klum.
Okay. Get a little Klum.
Was it Klum?
You could sit.
Could have been Crawford. That could have been Cindy Crawford era.
Okay. You could sit.
I don't know. That was a bit.
Beach.
It was a bit ahead of my time or before my time.
I'll be a pebble of sand.
Against the Sun, Undone, Fight the Sun, Carnival. Right now, Outlaws Rock. Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to start not doing that.
No, it's good though if we was Wild West Outlaws of Rock. But it could be.
It could be. We can get cowboy hats.
That's the first show we do, Outlaws Through Time.
Fire, go, let it burn to the ground. whispered sighs sow the seeds of resentment. I'll try to see this night. You seem surprised I try so hard to ease the tension. I just don't wanna fight anymore. And every conversation chips away at me. It shouldn't be this hard.
Show, absolutely amazing. Our friend who's a promoter, her name is Chris, and she sends us all sorts of kick-ass tracks.
Sounds like a cool person.
It's Krys.
Chris?
Chris.
See, I don't have a cool name like that.
You don't have well, your name's double T. You got two T's.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Fun to write.
That is true.
You get to do the one slash over the two lines. I always thought that was cool.
I have done that.
I always thought that was a slick move.
It's slick. It's slick. It's just not, Chris. Like you can open for Caius and be like, hey, my name is Chris.
Right.
This is my favorite band, Caius.
Right.
And
you relate.
Yeah, you relate.
In a way that we cannot relate on account of our names and not knowing that we don't know them.
Right. I mean,
Deep as bones, don't need nothing. Everything but the everything. These guys, like the band's called Everything But the Everything, but sometimes they just do EBTE, and I think it's a shame because I think that's a sick ass band name. Everything But the Everything. Open Your Mind is the track. Check it out right now. It's 7:22. That's the day. I don't even think you should listen to me when I say the day because I might be fucking wrong, and I'm not going to sit here and apologize for misinformation because you shouldn't be listening to me. Unless it's rock pertaining to rock and roll or beer. Anything, nothing.
Can we reveal the shroud?
What shroud?
Okay, so we record on Tuesdays,
right?
Release on Fridays,
right?
If you don't know that by now, then you need to listen to the Joe Rogan show because
Is that what he does?
No, I don't even know what he does. Yeah,
Neither do I.
does something.
He's
like
got to
that.
do that.
I think he records.
It gets in the way of his fucking bong taking.
his DMT.
He can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that shit really well on DMT.
How does he have time to have like a bunch of kids? He like cooks for his family. He works out heavy like you know.
Yeah, he's in there.
And he does DMT trip. Like he goes on trips. He does drugs. He smokes weed. I mean, which is good for you.
A lot of alone time.
A lot of alone time, but also he has a wife and like
She
a
gets
stand-up career and like
They must get it.
a podcast and a UFC announcing career.
That dude
It's
must have
insane.
himself nestled into his own little niche
It's so
where everything's okay, because that does not sound like something you'd be able to schedule for it with that hectic of a life.
absolutely not.
You got a huge show, you got a family, you're involved with your family, you're yoked, and
Yeah.
you do UFC.
Yeah, and he still I
And
think
you
he
trip
still
balls?
practices martial arts. I
Maybe
think,
he
you know.
doesn't trip as much as he says he does. I'm not calling him a liar.
You could microdose. It's possible.
Yeah, and microdosing is kind of like, it's just not dosing.
That's true.
It's a small version of that.
I went recently to Disneyland and microdosed on shrooms, those little pills.
Yeah, I have some.
Yeah, exactly. And I wish I did more. So that's
How
the
much
end
did you
of the
take?
story.
One?
We just took one each.
It's like
yeah.
5 milligrams or
It's like
something.
nothing, bro.
Yeah,
you-
because
you
it's a
gotta-
micro
You
dose.
got a dose.
Like I knew dudes who would just handful the mushrooms out of the Ziploc bag right into their fucking mouth
Yeah.
hole.
Oh yeah.
There's like they're like, oh my God, it's so gross, trying to chase it with beer and shit, and stems are falling out of their mouth. It's a mess.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they used to do it. That's called dosing.
It's called dosing. Yeah. We like chopped up, threw it on a pizza.
That's brilliant.
It was a lot of, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Me
man.
too.
Holy shit. But these are magic.
I have never done mushrooms any other way the microdose, but like the actual mushrooms,
Mhm.
I've never done them any other way besides just taking a mouthful.
Really?
I've never had them in any food.
Don't
I've
you
never had
love-
them in any tea, nothing.
Don't you love PB and J's?
Love them.
Oh man, that's a great.
It's
way
my
to do
go-to
it.
food. It's my road food.
That's a great way to do it, bro.
You ever go on the road with fucking Tully Dio? Here's what you're gonna get.
Can I-
Peanut butter and jelly and
Can I
bread.
guess? And gummies on the side.
Oh yeah,
right?
gummies.
Oh, and these. I can't show the logo.
Oh yeah, I got some
'cause
power
you won't be
bars.
able to see it.
Gotta have the power bars.
You need a power bar. right
Doesn't
now.
even matter if you're fully into getting huge.
Yeah.
It's just about getting them proteins you
You're
need,
right, you
for
need-
the rocking.
To help the gains, help the rocking.
You can't rock and roll unless you got proper proteins. You're gonna fade. You're gonna fade fast. You can't live on. I mean, I guess. See, but Lemmy figured out a perfect combo of speed to alcohol,
Yes, and exactly.
and it
Or-
kept him alive a pretty long time.
Yeah, and I could quote Exodus: "You must get fit to get hit." And
Okay.
they would like must work out. You must hence get the gains to go in the pit,
Yes.
the toxic waltz.
You got to make sure that you got your gains just in case. And it's, you know what, when you're going to do some singing, when you're going to go out there and rip it for the people, don't you try to lose some pounds and get into
Oh,
better
yeah.
shape before you go on tour?
Yeah, I mean this
Yeah.
is bad. I was drinking beer,
But this is what
all
I'm saying.
vacation.
So you should try to get in. This conversation has gone in like a splinters. It's splintered in so many different directions.
Yeah, because we're just talking, we're not speaking.
Everything but the everything. Open your mind. Deep as bones. Don't need nothing right now.
A different mind and a full waste. She's covering up everything. Tomorrow you may not want to wake. Choking deeply insane. Because don't need nothing. Don't need nothing. I know. With all the things that in the
But the everything, open your mind, deep as bones, don't need nothing. You're not digging them power bars.
Man, it's like eating a weight.
I bought these power bars and I bought them because the flavors were peanut butter and jelly and churro. And I was like, that's got to be good.
It can't not be good, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. In your head.
Didn't like them.
Yeah.
But here's why. I really thought they were going to have like more of a bar. They really seem like they're just date, like just mashed up dates with like peanuts and stuff. And
Yeah.
they're all natural. So you're not getting anything crappy. And they got like 10 grams of protein. They actually are good for you as power bars go. A lot of them aren't good for you, but I just don't like the fucking taste. I don't want to throw the fucking company under the bus because they're not big. They're like a little smaller thing. And I don't want them. I don't want them,
Sure.
you know, but they're not good.
They're gluten-free.
I don't want anyone else to buy them either though. I'm torn. I'm in Bruglia.
Oh, you're just Natalie eating up right now.
Natalie and Bruglia. How's the Imbruglia doing?
I know, we should look her up. Syria.
I've already got Syria. Is she Syrian? I go in waves with her where all of a sudden I'll watch like the 90s video station.
Oh, sure.
Torn comes on and you're like, Dad, Imbruglia was really
I always thought she was so attractive.
she was a looker.
Yeah, man.
She had her little khaki pants on
Watching VH1
and her little sloppy sweater.
top 50. You're like, yeah, man. She was hot. Let's just be
She was a
real.
huge star in Australia.
Was she?
So on top of that little cute face, she had a wicked Australian accent to boot.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, she was part of a bunch of like soaps in Australia.
She was a fucking actress.
She was a soap star.
Get the hell out.
Yeah,
of
she
here.
had like more hits over there. She's like Kylie Minogue,
Oh, the Street Fighter.
like a poor man's
fucking
Kylie Minogue.
Cammy over here.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Seriously, that's it though. And Bruglia, Torn. I don't know.
Yeah, if you feel like you're split.
If you ever
you're
want to see a
polarized
video,
in Bruglia,
you're in Bruglia. But if you ever want to see a video that perfectly captures the look of the time, check out Natalie and Bruglia Torn.
Totally.
Everybody's dressed exactly like everybody dressed back
If
then.
you feel like you want to dress like a cast member of Friends. or
Yep.
Frasier, just
Absolutely. It looks just like the cast. They might even have been the same wardrobe people.
They're definitely Friends. Minogue was just like,
Pretty sure I saw Joey in that powder blue V-neck.
Yeah.
Or Chandler would have worn the powder blue V-neck. I don't know. I know too much about this. It's time for Big Jim's Wild Card. Quinn Dorian released an EP and she sent me the EP. And now we're going to play a song off that EP. We're going to play several songs off it. They're all absolutely kick-ass. Her voice is amazing. It's just great stuff. It's Big Jim's Wild Card. And the track is called Built on Sand. Quinn Dorian.
I used to love to be alone. Now I can't stand the sound of the silence. I used to think I had home, but the changes made that thought grow quiet. So I'm holding on to you for fear that I might fall, but holding on to you is like holding to nothing at all. I'm sick in the head to think that I might drown. It is not your job to be my solid ground. Take what you want, but you know I'm not what you need. I could never be a shade from the burning side, 'cause you know eventually everyone moves on. I'll let you sit here next to me till the break of dawn, but no matter what I 'cause my mind is violent. So I'm holding on to you for fear that I might fall, but holding on to you is like holding to nothing at all. I'm sick in my head to think that I might drown. It is not your job to be my solid ground. Think what you want, but you know I'm not what you need. I could never be a shade from the burning sun. Guess you know eventually everyone moves on. I'll let you sit here next to me till the break of dawn. But no matter how tight you hold, one day I'll be gone. Take what you want, but I'm not what you need. If solid ground is what you want, you need to understand. A castle never lasts if it's built on sand.
Quinn Dorian, Built on Sand. Big Jim's Wildcard for episode 335. And like I said, we'll be playing more from Quinn's EP throughout the year. It's good stuff. I like it a lot. It's got a little something for everybody.
It's accessible.
It is accessible for the people. I think the people are going to like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. It doesn't, it's kind of appealing to everybody. I mean, obviously if you're into Norwegian death metal, it may not be the album for you, but I think it has a large, the scope of it is large. Like I think a lot of people, every age range would like it too. Like I think kids would dig it. They'd like it because she's got a great voice. Adults will like it. It's good stuff.
That's always a good thing.
It's good stuff, you know, because I mean, as a musician, it's got to be weird when you're thinking, I guess you just play what you like. And then if the people like it, they like it. Or the people that do like it. You can't really think about the masses.
Yeah.
Just kind of have to play. You got to do your thing. And then,
for example, me, I listen to fucking The Wave. Like smooth
I'm with you.
R&B.
Yeah.
You know
Oh yeah.
what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And
Mhm.
and I'm driving, right? So we've
Little
had this
piano
stuff-
in the dark. I'm
exactly,
with you.
little side you know,
Taboos.
but yeah, exactly. And I play heavy metal. I play, you know, it's like a hardcore, it's metalcore, and it's a, you know, an offset kind of genre. It's pretty niche.
It is.
Yeah.
So you just play for the niche audience.
Yeah, but I like, because it's my therapy to scream my balls off. But you know,
Yeah. And to listen to Sade.
exactly. I mean,
It's
I
double
like,
therapy.
don't get me wrong, I like heavy metal, but
Oh, me
I'd
too.
rather listen to
Oh, well, here's the thing. I agree completely. When I'm getting yoked,
yeah,
when I'm trying to get absolutely just tore up,
sure,
I'm throwing in some freaking metal
that's right.
or some kick-ass rap like Run the Jewels or some shit.
Fuck yeah, that's
Some of
good
these
shit.
fuckers that are just blowing it out. That stuff.
Yeah,
But when I'm making dinner, I'm smoking a bowl.
yeah.
That's not what I'm listening to. I'm throwing on some mellow shit. You know what I've been doing lately? I got one of the music things. I'm not giving them any props because what are they? They're not paying
Not
us.
paying us. Yeah, fuck them.
So one of the music services, and I've just been. They have this series called Mellow Gold, and I've just been going through the decades. So I went 50s mellow gold, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and it's all the like mellow tracks from that. And it's the best shit to listen to while you're just doing something like cooking or whatever, just chilling. It's all the mellow stuff, but it's crazy to hear the decades, the different tracks from the decades.
50s and 60s would be
Dude, the 80s is amazing one. The 60s was amazing, but the 70s one was awful. It was so bad. Yeah, their pop music from the 70s was absolute shit. It was terrible. Like the rock and roll was solid in the 70s.
Best.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Best.
guitar solos, like just Leonard Skinner
Sure.
all day.
Led Zeppelin, Bad Company. Like,
Get it,
yeah, some of
ZZ
the
Top.
greatest- Yeah, sure.
Get it.
Some of the greatest of all time.
But their pop music was fucking garbage.
They didn't have ABBA.
Oh,
There's no ABBA.
it was so bad. I was like going through it and I'm like, you're thinking after like 3 or 4, you're going to hit one where you're like, oh shit, this track's amazing.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, no.
I just kept going saying no. I don't even think I heard Dreamweaver. And
What
if you're
the
not going to
fuck?
play Dreamweaver, what's the point?
What about like Rod?
No, I didn't hear a Stewart on there.
What the fuck is
Nothing.
going on there?
I know.
Sons of bitches.
I know. I don't understand it. No Faces, no Rod Stewart, no nothing.
Wow.
No, it was
No
garbage.
Bee Gees?
No, it was garbage. It was like all these bands I didn't even like,
No Bee Gees.
I don't know if there was a Bee Gees. I only went like
Yeah.
20 deep
They're fucking
because then I got sick of it.
20 deep. and
I
they
got
didn't have
sick
any
of it.
Bee Gees or Rod Stewart.
No, it
Elton
was all,
John.
and no, it was words. I didn't hear an Elton John either.
What
And if
the
I did,
fuck?
it was a crap song.
Yo, Mellow Gold, Kiss My Dick.
Well, just stay out of the 70s.
Yeah, just stay out of the 70s.
Stay out of the 70s. And we
era.
don't got a problem here.
Serial killers and fucking just bad.
It's a
economy.
bad decade.
Blowing off people's heads. in
Just
fucking
all
New York City.
nasty, just freaking hot. It was hot.
Yeah, Selma Hayek is dancing at Studio 54.
We don't even get it. Barely.
That didn't happen, by the way.
Youth, I already said earlier, like we got to put a disclaimer at the start of the show to not fucking listen to us.
Yeah, no, we can't. But that was in the movie Studio 54,
It was.
right?
It was.
It was like
And
John
she's
Leguizamo
Selma Hayek.
and saucy Selma
Wasn't that Stimpy's last name in Ren and Stimpy? Hayek?
Hayek. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
Hack.
they could be
Hack.
related. I thought it was Stimpy. Like it was. What was it? Ram Hack. Like it was like.
Yes, that's right. He was a German.
Well, I don't even know. It was just a little Chihuahua.
Czechoslovakian bastard Chihuahua. Yeah,
He was weird. That was a great show.
fucking brainwashed us.
Could be one of the greatest animated shows of all time.
Brainwashed
Yeah, it
us.
completely did.
to just not
Ow.
like anything.
No, it put worms in our brain. Like just absolutely worms in the brain.
Yeah.
It's good though. They're good ones.
Eh,
They all look like that animation. So
just a
that's
big,
cool.
scary milk
Yeah.
toast man. That
Yeah.
toast guy.
Powdered toast man.
That freaked me out.
What the
man.
fuck,
I
powder?
love that fucking show. but
They're
man,
like, you didn't even. How much weed did you smoke before you did this? Weed.
mescaline.
I ate all the mushrooms, bags full of mushrooms. There's no way they weren't on drugs.
They had to have been on.
You don't
either-
come up with powdered toast man unless you're under. Or how about Muddy Mud Skipper?
Oh yeah. Yep.
He's got segmented eyes.
He was a trip, dude. Pep pills and fucking mescaline, guarantee it. Just
on
goes
it.
up on a fucking desk.
Great show. Great show. Youth Illusion, Help Me Believe, Honey Cub, Waking Up, and Lobster Bomb Sense right now.
I've tried to come to terms with every problem I have made. Remorse alone for what I did is more than I can take. Feeling the darkness closing in, I can't hardly breathe. And grace alone is not enough, so help me to believe. Help me to belong. Help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can't face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. Help me to believe. So bury me never be the same. So help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. Help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. Help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. I don't have the words to tell you that I think I lost my way. I know you're there behind the mirror, but the cracks, they begin to show.
Lobster Bomb Sense, Honeycomb Waking Up, Youth Illusion, Help Me Believe, Dude Safari, Dude Safari, Doom and Bloom, and Mars Sucks. Perfect Day will end the set list for this edition of the Kelly Dio Show.
Faceless, forgotten words that my soul, spilling all over. Someone's calling me now. Perfect day, drill away. Perfect day, drill away. The remote control warning and denial at the hour. Your performance leaves a lot to be desired. I rest the engine on my own, spilling all over. Someone's calling me now. Someone's calling me now. Perfect day to run away. Perfect day to run away. Perfect day to run away. Perfect day. Someone's calling me now. Perfect day. Perfect day. Perfect day.
Are you
Yo.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Connor
we're
and
good.
Brad are here from Against the Sun, and we are talking about rock and roll and how I'm doing my best to yell the loudest about the extremely bitchin' new rock and roll that's out right now. Now, what I was just going to ask you is, when was the last rock band that you felt, because you guys are kick-ass, like that you felt actually like was influential to you? Because you were talking about how you the old guard, but like who's of late? Is there anybody?
Yeah, I would say probably Royal Blood.
Ah,
They're absolutely killing it. I mean, maybe not so much their most recent stuff because I feel like they kind of went in a more pop direction, but just that very first 2015 album with like Out of the Black, Figure It Out, 10-Ton Skeleton, dude, it's only two people and they freaking kick ass. They're so good. Like I'm pretty jealous of them. They're really good.
that's great. That's great. That's what I'm talking about. Because for me, it's easy. Because I listen to all you guys every weekend.
Yeah.
I smoke my bowl and put the headphones on and just absolutely go off on
Yeah.
all the new music.
Hold on one sec. Okay, can you
Get it.
guys hear me?
Yeah,
My mic working? Okay.
yeah.
No, I can't hear
Kind
you.
of fading. Damn, it's kind of fading in and out. Okay,
Hey,
here
you
we go.
know what?
Yeah, that my point is like, thank you so much, Tully, for playing actually like new music and new bands. You know, because a lot of these shows they don't do it, and so I know you've been playing our stuff for the past like year and a half or something like that.
Since
So
you
it's an
sent
honor
it to
to.
me, I
Yeah.
try to get on. I try
Yeah.
to get on it. When I hear a band that I dig that I know could, because I've been around, man. I did
Mhm.
like my first radio show in like 92. So
Nice.
like I've heard so many, yeah, man. I played like Nirvana Bleach and shit. It was amazing.
Back
It
in the
blew my-
day.
it flipped my fucking lid. I didn't even know what was going on when I played that shit. Like when I heard those bands for the first time,
Yeah.
I was like, this is like, I knew in the 90s there was going to be like another, because I don't remember the 70s at all, but rock and roll was so solid in the 70s, and
For
I
sure.
knew in the 90s I felt that vibe again. There was a lot of political songwriting,
Yeah.
a lot of like really passionate shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's coming up again.
Yeah, no, I feel the exact same way. I'd say I'm into this like newer wave of kind of metalcore that influences like some pop and hip hop elements, but also still keeps it pretty heavy. So I'd say like Bad Omens has been a huge influence on me as late. Some LA bands like Volumes and Dayseeker, even some British bands like Holding Absence, I think is
This is great stuff because
Yeah.
you're a band.
yeah.
So it's like this people respect, you know, you got to respect the opinion of people who do the work.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's cool to have a platform like this for new music and stuff like that. And again, we've been like emailing back and forth, but it's an honor to finally be on with. I was before the start here, I was calling him Mr. Dio and Saint Dio because he's like the preacher for this new wave of rock music, you know, which is
I love it
killer.
so much. It makes me so stoked. I don't even know what to tell you. Like there's certain things that get me going, and one of them is like new music. Whenever
Yeah.
I feel like shit, I put the headphones on, smoke a bowl, just
Yep.
to keep yourself in check.
For sure.
You know, it's legal here.
Right.
We don't even sweat it.
Yeah.
So like it's everywhere. There is more collectives by where I live, and it's a nice area too. But there's more around here than there is like 7-Elevens.
Wow.
Oh.
That's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely less harmful than fucking alcohol and everything like that. So like by a pretty big margin.
Yeah.
But
I've done
I know
both.
like back in the day when we were sending you all the stuff last year and stuff like that, I know the one you really latched onto was our Dead Man's Party cover.
Loved it. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it was so good.
Thanks, man.
That was
And I
so
think
fun.
I told you guys, and I really mean this, that track, I actually liked your version more than Elfman's. And I don't say that
Damn.
about a lot.
Right.
Uh,
right.
Joe Cocker back in the day had a couple covers of like Beatles songs that were pretty phenomenal.
Mhm.
But like for the most part, if you cover something, never. It's
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a nod. No
Yeah.
way, dude. It's that
Yeah.
good. I dig it that much.
Thanks, man. Thank you. We tried to give it just a ton of like fucking balls energy. That was actually the first recording that Connor here actually ever played drums on. So we just got those drum
Oh,
tones
no
from
kidding.
in his practice studio. Yeah, for real.
It's
Like
true.
it almost felt like that's the version that it's like Danny Elfman's the version he wanted to do to me. It's more punk.
Yeah, it is.
Because Oingo Boingo was super. The thing is, they were so out there that they were kind of punk rock. Because the fucking band was called Oingo Boingo. Like they're
Right.
fucking out there, dude.
Yeah.
So like, he didn't really have, but it had that '80s vibe, kind of that like,
Totally post-punk kind of thing.
but
yeah.
not the edge.
Right,
It was the
exactly.
New wave mixed with punk vibe.
Yeah, something I always admire about Danny Elfman is his versatility. He can make his voice sound so many different ways and so many different registers and everything like that. So he's been a big inspiration for me. I don't necessarily sound like Danny Elfman, but I love the way, all the different places he can go with his voice. So he's a huge inspiration for sure.
Oh, that's a great one. Because he has a lot of like theater to him.
Yes.
He has that whole
Theatricality.
thing.
Yep.
When he's performing, I'm sure it's magnificent to watch as an audience member because I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
he's like getting out there with all of it, just bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Bringing
No,
the heat.
the only member of Oingo Boingo that we actually got that we know has heard the song is John Avila, who was the bass player of Oingo Boingo. We know he's heard it and he was stoked on it, so we were happy about that.
Oh, I mean that's the greatest.
Yeah, it was a good feeling. I mean, I hope one day more than anything for Danny Elfman to hear it and give me some good boy pats. That's what I'm
know
hoping
what?
for, but we'll see.
Everything, but it's LA. Like we're based in LA. We're playing your stuff. Everything is always one tick. It's just one little word. This person heard it, then this person heard it, then this person heard it, and that's
Totally.
how it works. So
Totally.
like that dream ain't over. I'll tell you
I
that
know.
much.
I know.
We're
I'll be
gonna
going out
play-
for the rest of my life.
We're gonna play Undone. Love the art, by the way, too.
Thanks, man. That's actually
Yeah.
Connor's friend Aaron.
Yeah, it's my friend Erin. She's very talented.
He does all of our artwork.
I got to
Yeah.
follow her because I like to tweet artists too.
Oh, sick.
The hope one day is I want to get like my backdrop here is all this random stuff, but at one I just want it to be all indie art, like
Oh,
all
hell yeah.
artists that are trying to be seen.
Hell yeah.
That all up behind me. So like it's all about art. It's
Yeah.
all about pushing art because people need it right now. It's kind of a sad time.
Totally. So you're like a curator of all different kinds of art and stuff. I respect that a lot. I love that.
Thanks, brother. It's like the only thing that really makes me happy is like just taking in all this art all the time. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
If you want her Instagram, it's at Leluna, LELUNA .Aaron.
Okay.
We also tag her in our posts, so you can go through that and she's always tagged in that stuff. But thank you, man. Thank you.
You
it kind of
yeah. And especially when it crosses over, when the rock and roll and the art cross over, it's even better.
Back in the physical days, it was such a bigger component of going on, right? Because I'd buy the stuff and buy the poster and look at the album artwork and how it sort of meshes with the music and stuff like that, which it definitely still can be done. There's still bands that are doing it, but it's rarer nowadays, I'd say.
Absolutely. And I've noticed people have started to release like limited edition vinyls.
Yeah.
Which is real cool, because I remember firing through my dad's record album collection, and you're like opening it up, and then it's revealing, like Zeppelin and stuff. You're opening it up, it's revealing this world. That is a clue to the music you're going to listen to. Yeah,
it's like a storybook almost,
Yes.
Yeah,
it is.
Totally.
And then you're like all gingerly using the record so you don't fuck them up. You come in with the heat.
But then you fuck them up anyway.
Yeah, Big Jim. When I was a little kid, he had a bunch of 8-tracks that he did. It was old 8-track player.
Yeah.
But I guess when I was a little kid, I used to just pull all the tape out.
Oh no!
I just wanted to listen. I didn't understand how to do it yet. I was just a fucking little Dio. What was I supposed to do, dude?
You Dio the Menace.
I was just a little destroyer.
That's killer.
So we're gonna play Undone. Now, you don't have to say if it's a mystery. It could be a mysterious artist. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you'd like to tell us a little bit about the track, you know what? If you don't even want to tell us about the meaning, you can always tell us about the process.
Sure.
People like to know,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, my lyrics, I like art and stuff, but I'm not some pretentious guy that's going for this really hard to understand concept. My lyrics are a little bit, I still use a lot of figurative language, but I try to be a little bit more straightforward. So if you listen to the song, it's basically a breakup song. It's less like a fuck you, I hate you breakup song, and more I always try to balance like the anger and the sadness and try to make something that's a little bit more in this kind of murky gray. Again, not just like that fuck you, but it tells the story of like a long-term relationship that just fell out because you're different people now and you have different dreams and different goals and aspirations. So it's this more complex breakup song, I think. But no, it's a super fun song to write. I took it as it was basically my song for a couple years, and then I brought it to the guys, and my influences are a little bit more in the emo pop punk kind of realm, and then the guys though are such firmly rooted in like hard rock, metal, and metalcore. So
that's a good combo.
Yes, exactly. So they took my sad little song basically and attached a pair of balls to it and made it nice and heavy. So it's this cool mixture.
They dabbed the tear off you.
Yeah, exactly.
Gingerly with an old
gingerly. Towel. Yes, but then they add that like heaviness to it. Like our bass player Alex, he does all the screams, right? So he has that like that really heavy fucking voice. So it's the mixture of all these things that makes what we do ours.
Absolutely, and it's that pairing, because like you got to have the emotion in there with the absolute ass kicking.
Definitely, yeah.
Because it gives it substance.
Yeah, something to connect
that like
with.
bands like AC/DC didn't have substance, but they're just straight up. They sound like the opening of a beer.
Right. Yeah.
Like
exactly. That's a good way to put it. I've never heard that before. That's cool.
You know what I mean? That's their
definitely.
music, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't think like, geez, man, Bon Scott was really emotionally tore up over that breakup. You were like, dirty deeds. Fucking talking about whacking people.
Yeah, which is awesome, and we love all that stuff too, for sure. But like, we we kind of use music as an outlet to process some of the shit that we're going through in our lives. So we always try to serve as a connection point to people who are going through a hard time, I guess.
It works.
Thanks, man.
It really does. I mean, I think it's so important. It's like. You're basically telling everybody they're not alone through music.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whatever it may be, a breakup, alcoholism, doesn't fucking matter. Whatever it is,
you're
singing it to them. It's such a more palatable way to get your message.
Totally. That was exactly our last song, Back to Ruin, was all about addiction and everything like that. You know, that's something we talk about a lot because unfortunately that's something that's in our personal lives, right? So we try, I at least try to write from the heart as much as possible. So
It comes through.
thanks, man.
So what's coming up next now? Are you guys like, are you touring? Can you tour? I don't know. Now we just they're doing the mask mandate again in LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to bring that shit back.
I was at the
so
whiskey.
much fun.
I was at the whiskey twice just this last weekend. They didn't make me wear a mask, thankfully enough.
Oh, because they said they were going to start it again. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not,
okay.
You know what? I'm not Fooch. I'm not the Foochie. I don't know shit. Look at me. Don't take advice from me. Look at me.
Just move to Orange County. No one cares out here.
Dude, no one cares in Orange County. It's straight up. We're all Orange County based. We're Orange County guys. I was born and raised in Orange County. I think so is every other member of the band. And LA's cool. I mean, I don't mean to shit on LA, but also
no, you can.
I was born and raised in Agora.
Oh, that's right. You were born and
Agora
raised in Agora Hills.
I
Whatever.
can't believe you, Brad.
Yeah. Well, most of us
Band's
are Orange
over.
County guys. Yeah, band's over. Sorry,
No,
dude. You're not Orange
I'm from
County.
Detroit. I'm
Oh,
from
really?
Detroit originally. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
How was it like out there?
Well, it's Detroit.
It was
I'm
tough.
guessing.
It was tough. Detroit
yeah.
was tough. Where I lived was not bad at all.
Okay.
But going into Detroit, and
Sure.
we used to go in and see shows at like St. Andrews and these hole in the wall places that were like fucking gnarly. But
Sure.
it was fun, man.
Yeah, I
would
bet.
highly recommend when you're in your 20s, get the fuck to those dirty bars. Who gives
Definitely.
a shit? Nothing's gonna happen.
Definitely.
And you got to be adventurous. But it was a really cool place to see music, and
Yeah.
it definitely sparked my interest in all things that were like underground.
Yeah.
That was the
Totally.
cool shit in Michigan.
Totally. Yeah.
And then I moved out here, and I've been here for like 15 years.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm originally from Michigan. So
Has it all been in the
I used to
LA
live in
area
Orange County.
since you've been in California? Has it all been the LA area?
I lived in Fullerton for a while.
Fullerton
okay.
is kind of cool. I like, the
It was
downtown's
all right. They had a
poppin'.
nice movie theater. I used to go there and watch it.
Yeah. No,
They had a nice Target.
Yeah, well, there you go. But I live in downtown Anaheim, and then Connor's in Mission Viejo, and a couple of the boys are in Costa Mesa. But we actually practice right in the heart of Santa Ana, which is really cool. I love that city.
So you guys probably do most of your tours then in that area, Anaheim and things like that?
We do, definitely.
Or-
We do regional stuff. So we play a lot in Orange County. We play sometimes in LA. LA's tough because you get a lot of the pre-sale, and we're just not about that fucking pre-sale stuff. So,
Sure.
yeah, it's just pay to play crap, and we don't like to do that. We have gone down to San Diego a few times, and then we play out in Riverside a little bit. We do every so often go up and play in the high desert, like Apple Valley, Hesperia area. And let me tell you, dude, those high desert shows are fucking awesome.
They're
You
fun.
gotta let me know the next time you do that, because that's
Yeah.
really interesting. That'd be a good adventure.
Dude, no, everybody out there has nothing to do. All they do is like dirt bike riding, getting fucked up at shows like that, and it's just a fucking party every single time.
Sounds
So,
like
I mean,
Michigan.
yeah, exactly. So it's like a 2.5 hour drive for us, but every time we go up there, they love us out there. We make fucking bank. We cover gas. It's always a win-win.
Oh, you
going
got to
out
get the
there.
hotel. You got to get the hotel and crash out if you're going
I
to
know. We were trying to do some regional tours going to there, and then maybe going out east to like Beaumont or something like that, or even Palm Springs or whatever. Because I mean, the thing, like a lot of bands don't tour those desert areas, so
If
it's
it's a
just
good
like
time,
a wasteland.
got
You
it.
know?
But if it's
Exactly.
a good time,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
how you get the word
Yeah.
to spread. Those people who are like, get hardcore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, Against the Sun's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
Exactly.
go, dude. Remember you got all fucked up and broke that beer bottle on your head. I don't know.
It's it's so interesting
Yeah.
because it's like you'll go to LA and you'll pay however many hundreds of dollars to play at a venue, and of course that venue might be is super historical, super awesome,
Oh,
the
yeah.
sound's great, whatever, that's fine, but like the parking shit, and I almost feel like sometimes they take it for granted because it happens every night. Whereas like, folks out in the desert or something like that, they never get bands to come out there, especially bands doing what we do. And so like, they're just so stoked to hear the music, right? Because it's so rare for bands out there. Basically like bands out there, and they're awesome, are doing like really heavy metal stuff or like really hardcore punk stuff, and the stuff we do is we can play on punk shows, we can play on metal shows, but
Sure.
we're doing a lot more melodic music, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for some people who might not be as hardcore as those guys, they're really excited to hear. Like, you'll get a lot of, I mean, we'll get a lot of like women and stuff like that. That'll be cool to like dance around and stuff like that, you know? So it's a fun time. It is.
It's an actual Big Beers time. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Those are the best shows.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to go like, you know, to go to a hardcore show and like, you know, I don't do mosh pits anymore, but I
Okay.
certainly didn't have a fear of them back in the day. I
Yeah.
still would probably do it if I had enough beers in me. But
Yeah.
like,
Oh, okay.
the point is like, you know, yeah, don't worry about it. I say that shit, and then I get like one little speck of beer hits my tongue, and I'm like, "Where's the pit?" I'm like, it's out of control. How are
Sick.
your elbows? They're bleeding, and I love it.
Sick.
But
That's the way to do it.
yes, but it's like it's a great thing to have that type of music that isn't just for the people who like to go in the mosh pit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can just chill and have a good time, but it's still rock and roll, and that's when people stand next to each other and cheers with the big beers and get all just absolutely smashed because it's a fun environment.
Exactly. Yeah,
And that's the
exactly.
best.
Yeah.
Best
yeah.
thing you can do for the world right now.
Absolutely, man. People are hungry for a good time, especially
Yeah.
right after COVID restrictions were lifted. People were itching to just get out and see a show or just be in a bar with people to drink, you know? So, yeah.
And now it's back to this shit for maybe a little while. We're all gonna manifest that it doesn't last.
I'm hoping it doesn't.
You guys got gigs to fucking do. Come
Yeah.
on, we don't have time for this shit.
Fans to make, merch
Come
to
on.
sell, tickets to sell, music to
on.
make. Yeah, that's what's up.
I got sleeves to cut off. I don't have time for it.
Yeah,
Guys,
respect
thanks for
on that.
coming on the show. We're going to play Undone during the set list this week, and we will talk to you soon. We'll book you for when we come back around. We'll book you
Yeah.
guys again so you can tell us what's going on. And let us know if you do one of those desert ones, because maybe Dubs and I will get a hotel room and just get obliterated with you guys.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much for having us on. You're super rad, dude. Tully. Appreciate it, man.
Anytime, my man. Later,
All right.
boys. See
Yeah,
ya.
you take care.
We got the top F and 10 for episode 335, 722. You can vote on the Telly Dio show at the website.com. And we got number 10 is Bone with Rust. Number 9, Texas Radio with Ghost. Number 8, Crying Club, Bad Day to Be a Zebra. Number 7, Jack Mystery, Mascara. Number 6, Garlic Rooster, Paranoid Ambitions. Number 5, Michael Forday's Turn and Fall. Number 4, Emelina, The Night We Almost Got Sober. Number 3, Carly Jewel, Trouble We Are. Number 2, The Stolen Moans with Poonum 2. And number 1 for the first week. Wait, right? For the first week or the second week? First week. The Psychos of Soul, Like You Used to. Enjoy the top F and 10. We're going to be doing a little voting on it. See if you guys want. We've had some heat on the DMs. People have been saying they like the full uncensored album better than the top
Really?
10.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Really, people have been saying that.
So like we might have to do a vote ski.
All right, you guys have to vote.
Just let us know. Send us a DM, either one of us.
Yeah, which means like 1 or 2. Okay, so just like say what you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to say hi or anything. Just say.
Well, you
what
can
want.
say
You
hi.
can say
Hi, and then
Drop us some fucking messages.
Album.
Yeah.
hi album.
Hi.
That's fine.
top 10.
Whatever. Beer emoji. I don't care.
Definitely the beer emoji. If I don't see
Emoji.
that, I won't.
You can
you're a
emoji the
bot.
shit out of it. I
This
love
motherfucker
emojis.
is bot.com.
Matter of fact, here's what we'll do.
Okay.
Make it even easier.
Yeah.
So top 10 emoji
Mhm.
is the little voting box thing,
Yeah.
right? And full album emoji is there a record player?
There might be.
No,
Yeah,
there's
let me
not.
see.
There's not. I don't even think there's a record.
Yeah, Syria doesn't
emoji.
know. Syria doesn't know at all.
That's bullshit. So it's the CD. There's a CD.
Yeah, there is.
The CD emoji is the album. So now you don't even have to write.
Yeah. Now you're good. That's all you put.
It's all solved. We'll post more about this. Let you guys know what happens.
Yeah, we'll talk about
You know, the show's evolving and changing constantly.
it. Evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution is a mystery.
It really isn't that big of a mystery there, Lemmy. You can just look it up.
You're on meth.
No, but that's a great
Lemmy?
song.
Lemmy.
It's my alarm
Is it-
on my phone. Yeah, that's what I wake up to. Is the evolution entrance music because it makes me laugh. Nailed it, Lems.
Oh
You're
God.
fucking awesome.
You snort.
You son of a bitch. Fucking Coca-Cola and liquor all day. All right. Thanks for listening. We got more show next week. New bands, new stuff. You got anything
No, I'm just listening to the theme song. That's
in your head?
That's playing for us.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be good. Outlaws of Rock. Big beers and cheers, everybody. Have a safe but not too safe weekend.
Big beers, fucker.
Big beers. Big fucking beer. Big ones.
Fuck Alaska.
I love Alaska.
We love Alaska.
So do I, because you go to Alaska and you're outside, if the beer gets warm, you can just walk outside and set it in the snow. I know, you drink beer in there. There's freezing everywhere. It's called snow. It's a thing.
spit you out. Pray it will. Pray it won't. Pray all day. You are a ghost. You are a ghost. Learning to fade. Floating away. Back to where you're from. And I'm a ghost. Learning to sway. Swaying all the way on my miserable sun. It's alright. Pictures of light. While the white light, back to where we're from. By the white light. By the white light. By the white light, back to where we begun. Invisible sun. The invisible sun. Invisible sun. Invisible sun. Invisible sun.
The zebra senses something's wrong. Looks over his back. All he sees is stripes of his old black and white, and a patch of tall grass swaying in the wind. He missed the lioness. Obscured by grass, he sees too late. When the zebra sees her, it's too late. She jumps out and he's on his back, and she's got his neck. In an open field he couldn't run. If not that thing kicked her away, but she was so weak she concealed herself for two. He never even had a chance. He won't be running now. Throat tripped out inside of her mouth. A ruthless death in foolishness, unless he saw well going on his head. One was ever approaches the lakeside, looking for shade in the baobab trees. She sets herself up, this time amongst the clay. Patient, perfected breath that waits. His ears are tingling now. What is coming can't be the wind, but he looks the wrong way. Opens a blind eye, condemns himself, submits his flesh for a taste. Bad day to be a zebra.
some of that heroin high where I get real numb and I touch the sky and I'm at it, I'm at it again. Give me some of that rock and roll where I rush real hard 'cause I lose my soul and I'm at it, I'm at it again. Trouble in me, trouble in you, trouble we are. Trouble in me, trouble in you, trouble we are. You and I living on a dangerous side. Trouble in me, trouble in you, trouble we are.
Poonum two, poonum two, poonum two, oh, oh, poonum two, poonum two, poonum two, oh, oh.
Rise and shine, departure time. Lay that love down in the brine. Back to black, let's make a stand. Shiny brown deluxe compact.
It's not number one, 'cause number one is done. It's not number one, it's done, it's done.